Hi everyone, it's Milena again. Thank you a lot for checking my videos out. I hope you are doing fine. And today in this video I would like to tell you a little bit about how my weekend went, and I think I'm gonna start with Friday evening. We actually went out with my husband to eat out. We went to this Vietnamese place and we really enjoyed our meal. It is nice cozy place, by the way, and I had probably Vietnamese cuisine. I tried it probably for maybe third, fourth time. So yeah, I'm still like new to it, but it was quite nice, I'd say. So yeah, on Saturday, so we had very like lazy day. We stayed in bed for a while, like having a nap and such. And we were also expecting some deliveries from Amazon, and also I actually had to wait for Shein deliveries. So yeah, and later we decided to go out to eat out in Beirut cafe, or I'd say it's a restaurant actually. It is very nice place, and we had things like shawarma. I hope I pronounced it correctly, as I'm not sure how to say it in English. We actually have it in Ukraine, like it's very popular. We had that, and also my husband actually had different. He had shish meat like lamb. So it was nice. We enjoyed it. It was quite cool. Our time there. And well, Sunday was much more exciting, I'd say. We actually decided to see a museum. So we went by bus, but the bus stopped where we didn't expect it to stop, and it wouldn't go like through, further. So we decided to use it opportunity and to go to another museum that was nearby. So we had like this nice walk to the museum, which was still very close, and we just were enjoying the weather and all the things around, I'd say. So we went to Imperial War Museum, and there are like lots of things to see, lots of interesting things, like historical obviously, and like you can learn quite a bit too, or remind yourself things. For example, I can tell for myself, I probably just remind myself about First and Second World War, wars actually. And of course, some of those exhibitions just make you so emotional. It made me. I wasn't really crying, but yeah, I definitely was influenced by some of the exhibitions, let's say. Even something just make you feel like, wow, it's so atmospheric, and it just makes you understand in some way that there were like lots of ordinary people that have to go through very extraordinary experiences and such. So yeah, there was exhibition about Holocaust, and to be fair, we didn't stay there. We didn't watch everything because it just made us feel very sad. And also there was like this Saturn music, like to make it more atmospheric, I'd say, and it just makes you feel super like, I'm not sure, devastated, I guess would be the word. Honestly, I even had a dream somehow about it that night. And yeah, I guess I'm just very easily emotionally influenced by things. So yeah. Also in one of the room that had like exponents related to wars, there were like sirens, and it made me think about Ukraine, because I actually experienced that. I had to hide in with my family. Obviously, we had to hide in basement. Well, actually, the good thing, actually, I never mentioned it probably, but it's good that we have that basement. So yeah, it's just the way it is, and there are like some guns and such also that you can have a look at and such. In one of the rooms there were like basically portraits and information about people who were actually responsible, I would say, for death of so many people. They are related, they are, and I've been thinking about it because I filmed it and such, like those pictures, well, you know what I mean. and I've been thinking, should I include it, should I not? It just, yeah, I'm not sure I want to, but it's what museum is, I guess. It's to learn, to educate yourself. Yeah, there was things about Poland, and yeah, about everything, you know, how it was invaded, basically. It's just so sad. And also in one of the rooms, let's say, areas, there was like this presented this thing that is like a boat, basically, and this is apparently what the type of boats they apparently used to evacuate people and such. I mean, it's very interesting to see. So it was all about wars, basically, mostly. Also, how they made it so atmospheric, it just, you know, I guess it adds up to all this experience, making it in some way memorable. You know, like you will remember it, and well, obviously you will remember all the sad things that you saw there, like, I mean, pictures and such. Yeah, about people struggling, basically. Also, on first floor, I think there is like this big art on the wall, and you know, there were also like benches, and I actually sat there to like have a snack. My husband bought like this pastry. I was like eating it, and then I started to look more in this art, and I realized I knew exactly what it was without description. It was like people hiding in a metro station, and I thought about Ukraine and about all those horrible things that people have to go through, all those things that ruining people's, well, humans' life, you know. I thought immediately about people hiding in a metro station in Ukraine during those attacks and such, bombing, basically, yeah. Yeah, I was like, firstly, I was like just eating, you know, the pastry, and then I was like, okay. And my husband went to like read what it was about, and I was like, well, I know exactly what it's all about. It just was something else, you know. It definitely has influence on my mood and such, and to how I actually feel also. Though there were other things that perhaps some of them are not directly maybe related to war, but I'd say they are obviously still part of it and such. There were things like cars, tanks, like you can see, and you can perhaps sort of, well, rather read about it later, or yeah, well, just learn. I was curious about those. Also, torpedoes there was like presented. Some of the exhibitions are made in the way of like making the experience very atmospheric, in the way of like putting you basically in this like historical moment, and it's just, wow. Yeah, it's different. It's something I advise to see, to go and like learn about, perhaps. Also, there was a special, I think, exhibition. I think it's dedicated to Queen Elizabeth, and also her role, I guess, in like in general in life of people, like even soldiers and such, because she actually paid visits to many. She paid visits to troops. I mean, soldiers who serve and such, and her family, her parents did. They took her with them when she was younger. I learned that Queen Elizabeth actually, she learned to let's say drive, I guess. I'm not sure if it's the correct word. Certain vehicles, like, you know, quite powerful, let's say, and also she learned to maintain them and such. I mean, it's really impressive. Like, wow. There were lots of photos related to like, well, it's still related, I would say, to you know, conflicts. There were like lots of different pictures like that, and photos, and it's interesting to see like there was lots of information about it. You can read, you can sort of like look, then you can think through, yeah, it's nice. I really like that, by the way. But of course, yeah, just to see when different cars also was quite curious for me, for example. So I definitely recommend people to visit this museum, but I'd say that certain sections of it, certain exponents perhaps, or certain areas in general in the museum can make you super emotional, like it made me. It's important to remember the history about all the invasions, even all the bad things that were done. So that was our, basically Sunday. I would say quite, educative, and I actually enjoyed it. But of course, in the way of like, it was educative and like something else different. So yeah, we caught a bus and we went home. So this is how it was. That was the weekend. And let me know if you like videos like this one. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Give this video some thumbs, and I'll see you soon.